Welcome to the trials of the sixth and final sun. My name is Chīchīltik, born of myth to the Toltec father jaguar Chīchīltik and the mystic Nahuatl mother Three Raven. I was not raised in temples nor nursed by saints. I was trained under the tutelage of a daimon of the Tlāzōtlaxōchitl lineage, a spirit of shadows who taught me to dance in the ruins of fear. He did not teach me to run from monsters. He taught me to become them, to wear fear like armor, to bend anguish into form, to survive the crushing weight of suns. Revelation 16 speaks thus: "The fourth angel poured out his bowl upon the sun, and the sun was allowed to scorch men with fire, and so it begins again, a great burning, not of punishment, but of purity through immolation." Now I shall reveal the ancient Aztec prophecy, the story of the five suns, the forgotten wheels of time that turn before we stand beneath this sixth and final sun. The first sun was ruled by Tezcatlipoca, god of night, obsidian mirrors, and jaguar shadows. His age ended when jaguars devoured mankind, a world consumed by the primal hunt. The second sun belonged to Quetzalcoatl, feathered serpent of light and master of the wind. His people grew arrogant and were swept away by mighty hurricanes, their words scattered like feathers on the wind. The third sun saw the reign of Tlālōtlaxōchitl, lord of rain and fertility, but his gifts turned to vengeance. Flames fell from the sky. Fire rained where water once danced. Mankind burned. The fourth sun belonged to Tlāzōtlaxōchitl, lady of lakes and rivers. Her tears became the flood, and she drowned the world in sorrow. Mountains cracked, and the waters consumed all. The fifth sun, the one we now live through, was born of mass sacrifice. Quetzalcoatl and Tlāzōtlaxōchitl cast themselves into the fire so the sun might rise again. But balance was never kept. War, greed, and blindness shattered the harmony, and now that sun fades. A prophecy misinterpreted leads to folly. For scholars claim that Tlāzōtlaxōchitl ran in fear when he was called to die with the sun. But this is disinformation whispered by the demiurge, the false one, Yahweh. He did not run in fear. Tlāzōtlaxōchitl transmuted his fear and negative emotions into power. He wept, yes, but he wept molten tears that hardened into obsidian blades. He became the dog, the twin that guides the dead. He wore fear as the skin of the flayed one, Chīchīltik, and shifted into monstrous forms in order to evade capture, for it is not in a god's true nature to sacrifice itself. Tlāzōtlaxōchitl is master of transmutation, the architect of initiation through black energy. The gods forced Tlāzōtlaxōchitl to sacrifice himself, and now we stand at the edge of the sixth sun. It is not yet born. It waits in the space between choice and consequence. Will humanity rise? Will you, child of the stars, ascend into the fourth density, where light bends and love binds all? Or will you fall into the third density again, wounded and weary, trapped in repetition? The fifth sun, leading into the sixth sun, is a literal event, spoken in allegory, but it is the story of a fiery crucible of a solar micronova recorded in ancient codices. You will know it when our star turns red. Escape and ascension can be yours. Escape dualities through the use of chaos. What will you choose?